Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, a Seraphis, and joining us as always is Tallahassee. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm alright, but yeah, I think you stuffed up your introduction because it normally goes, you're with Sambo, and joining us as always is Seraphis, my high elf mage.
There you go. You see, you know why I missed it out this time? And oh, look, see? That's Slim, by the way. Look at that. I did nothing
no,
then.
No, because a mob spawned right next to him.
Oh, I don't believe that. I reckon it's Slim just going on a mind of his own. Told you he had a mind of his own. But yes, the reason I left out that is because, do you know what? I always get confused, and of course you know this, Tallahassee, because you have to suffer through all the bloopers, but I always end up calling our Seraphis here a Night Elf Mage, which is, of course, you know, the completely wrong universe. Whoops. So I thought, you know what, to make life easier, I'm just going to not bother. I think by now everybody should know that she is a mage. But anyway, if you joined us in last week's episode, folks, you'll know that we've just made our way into the Scarwood Reach here. That's right, we're in a new zone. Very exciting. We've come out of the Scarlet Gorge. You can see on the map here. And we're just, as Tallahassee put in the last episode, we're kind of on the border right between the two zones here, like a nice blend between the two. You can see, by the way, if you zoom the map in close enough, you can actually see the geography features of the landscape there. How cool is that? So you can see where we are, and you can see we're basically heading down south here into this area where we have to, Tallahassee, kill Brigidier Ignatios. And that looks like it's a fair run, and it looks like there's quite a few mobs between us and him, if you ask me. We're going to fight our way down there, I suppose.
Yeah, there are.
Yikes. Oh, look! There's one of those elementals. They love me. I swear to God, they just... As soon as they see me coming, they're on me. They're on me like a fat kid on a cupcake. Seriously.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice little green drop.
It's all about, you.
Yeah, me. Well, you know what? It's funny you should say that. Of course, we were talking about the whole me generation a few episodes ago. I don't know if you remember that. We're talking about social media, excuse me, and all the rest of it. It was when we were in the Scarlet Gorge. And it's funny reading a lot of your guys at home comments, by the way, about that. And it seemed a lot of people seem to agree with us. And oh my God, look at these things down there. What are they? Nagas. And it's, hey, those Nagas have question mark levels. What the heck is that?
Yeah, that means that you don't know what level it is, so you won't be able to hit it, and they will schwack you. Yeah,
I think we'd just keep away from them down there things. But very cool looking scenery over the back there.
We do get to kill them later.
Oh, do we? Ooh, nice. But I'm looking out over the back there.
We have help.
And I'm liking this zone, although I'm trying to sort of put it in a box, which is kind of cool that I can't, because that means it's something unique. Like, if you had to describe this zone to somebody, how on earth would you describe it? What would you say? Like, you couldn't say, oh, well, it's kind of like medieval, or it's kind of desert, or it's like, because it's not. I don't know what it is. What would you say?
No, it's not. It's a weird zone. It's a weird zone to look.
Yeah, but good weird though.
At least initially.
Yeah, I suppose, like you say,
there's a lot of good about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're still transitioning actually into the zone itself, I suppose. As you can see again on the map, we're still pretty close to the border here. You can see we've still got some yellow of the Scarlet Gorge just right over there. But I'm very keen to see what it looks like as we get deeper into the heart of it, to be honest. Very cool, and keen to start discovering what the actual story is about as well, because to me it looks like everything, and I could be getting this wrong, but it looks like all these things are kind of either petrified or burnt. It looks like looks very burnt, actually. Well, some parts of it do. I don't know. Anyway, these
it looks sort of old.
Yeah, maybe it's just old. Oh, I don't know what it is. Either way, it's pretty cool.
The thing is, like, over the back of these mountains, so up there,
oh yeah,
the other section to this zone starts.
Oh.
And basically, that area is like a forest.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, alright. Actually...
Yeah, so it gets like a wooded area and then it flattens out again a little bit further on, and then it becomes like caves and mountains. There's like a massive canyon there as well.
Ooh! Alright, you know I'm going to love that. I love me some good forest areas. You know what, it's funny, as soon as you said, hey, the zone turns into lush forest, I just noticed underfoot now, you can see, folks, the actual underfoot stuff is turning green the closer we get up there. And oh my god, what is that? Oh, okay. So yeah, as opposed to if you look out over that direction there, you can see it actually starts turning brown because, of course, that is moving on into the Scarlet Gorge. So yeah, that makes sense. And we can see on the map now too, little bits of it opening up, and there's obviously a big lake. There's some kind of lake in the middle as well. Very cool. Ah! Well, at least it's not an elemental this time. Oh no, I spoke too soon.
No, there's another one coming though.
Yeah.
How do you always manage to bring us so much bad luck while questing?
Well, you know, you can choose to look at it as bad luck, or you can choose to look at it as, you know, I'm an adventure bringer. That's what I am. You know, I keep it exciting, keep it real. Yeah, it's not really working, is it?
No. I'm just trying to remember how I did this quest.
Yeah, because that guy there we go, folks, you can see we've got a quest here to kill Brigidier Ignatios, and that is him. That is actually him. What's going on? Why is he attacking? Oh, here he comes. Was the Brigadier attacking the elemental by himself then, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
Go mechanics.
Yay. Now, where do we have to go?
Okay, we'll mount up.
Oh, do we have to go all the way back
we've
up?
got a fair way to ride back.
Oh, okay, right. Let's do that then. Let's mount up. Oh, got a nice coloured sky here as well. Purple. Love it. Actually, is it just me, or did it get a whole lot lighter in this zone all of a sudden?
It does that. It's like dynamic lighting they've got through the zone.
Ah.
So
yeah,
you'll notice sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's darker.
Yeah, that's great.
Just depends on where you are at the moment.
Alright, now we don't want to lose... Where's he gone? Where is Tallahassee? Did you jump... Did you go down? Or are you... Yeah, you're down in the valley, aren't you?
No, I'm up on the hill.
Oh, there you go. Looking for that spider. And of course, if you missed that in our last episode, folks, you'll know that Tallahassee is now the proud owner of an 8-cylinder spider, I guess is the way of putting it. No lift kit. No lift kit on this one. What is it?
It's a creepy spider.
Yeah, it's a creepy spider.
No, there's no lift kit, but it's a low...
Oh, it's a low rider. Okay, we'll let you have that one. That's okay. And now, by the way, if people want to actually get one of these for themselves, I know in the last episode you were mentioning about where it came from in terms of the New World event and stuff, but how do you actually pick one up? Is this something that's, you know, from an epic quest line? Is it something you have to get tokens for? Is it bought at a store? Like, what's the go?
Yeah, you buy it at Trion's website. So you go to their website, you log into your account, and you've got the option to upgrade to the Ashes of History pack.
Oh,
and
hang
this
on.
is one of the things that you get.
Oh, okay, so that's kind of like... Because I know that now you're able to upgrade to the Collector's Edition pack. If you missed out on it when you originally purchased the game, you can actually buy the Collector's Edition now, which, folks, by the way, gets you this, the Ancient Tartagon Mount, which, of course, we were running around back when we were... Well, what, level 10 and 11, etc. So just like that then, I suppose. So you get a mount and you must get some other goodies as well, I presume?
You get a tabard, but, you know, who's going to use a tabard?
Yeah, that's a bit lame. I never really got tabards, because the other thing about tabards is if you've got a really, really awesome set of gear that you like, and you go put a tabard on it, it just completely ruins, you know, it just covers it up. Waste of time. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it also replaces the chest.
Oh, what do you mean?
In
Hang on.
Resistance as well.
In the slot?
So, yeah, it replaces the chest slot. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, yeah, good, good. Here we are, practical demonstration by Spider Boy himself here.
Okay, so at the moment I'm using my Sentry Guard's Karat.
Yeah, we'll get right up close to you, hang on. There we go, yep, okay. Oh!
So that's what I look like now with the tabard on.
But hang on, wait a minute, that's ridiculous. Why doesn't... Oh. Okay, we can see the tabard there. Why does it not go over the top of your existing armour like tabards do in other games? I don't get that.
Because there's no tabard slot.
Oh, good point. Let's have a look at this, folks. Let's go to our character paper doll here, and I think Tallahassee's right. Look, we've got a head slot there, we've got shoulders, we've got chest, we've got hands, we've got waist, we've got pants and legs, and we've got feet. What's over here? What's the second slot from the top at the right? Because I've got it. Oh, it's the offhand. Right, never mind. Ranged, neck, trinket, ring, and synergy crystal, whatever that is. Wow. Okay, I must say, for the first time in a long time, that's silly, Trion. I don't often say that Trion does anything silly, but why on earth would you have a tabard and not have a tabard slot? That's silly billies.
Yeah, it's a bit of a misstep on their part.
Yeah, unless I was going to say, unless you can think of a reason that I can't think of right now as to why they've done that deliberately or something. I'm not sure. Anyway,
I don't know, because I mean, personally, I don't really need a tabard, but what I do like, and I'll show you this in a second.
Yeah.
Is you get a personal banker.
A personal banker? So, hang on, that means you can summon something and actually access your bank. Oh, what's he doing there? What is he doing? Oh! Money bags, personal... Oh! And I can use it as well. Oh my God. Okay, that is great timing, because I was just thinking now, man, I wish I could get to the bank, because I've got linen cloth and stuff coming out up the wazoo here that I want to get rid of, glittering dust. Oh my God. Okay, surely something like this must have a huge cooldown on it, presumably.
2 hours.
Okay. But God, how handy is that? That's brilliant. That is really awesome. Thank you.
It's really good. I like that.
So you get that. So you get that. You get the mount. You get your tabard, obviously. Do you get anything else?
No, that's it. So you get money bags.
That's pretty good.
He's alright, I guess.
Yeah. And you get the mount, of course. So
that combined with the I think you can also get a personal mailbox as well now with your when you are a I think it's 12-month subscriber as well. So once you subscribe for 12 months, you get that as well. So there's a lot of good things that are coming into the game that have needed to be around for a while.
Yeah, so kind of, well, they're not vanity items, they're actually handy, practical items. Because, you know, sometimes it's just, I mean, look, I bought in WoW, and when I say bought, I didn't buy it with real money, I bought it with a lot of in-game currency that I'd earned. I bought that mount that has the vendors on it, what is it, the mammoth or whatever it is. Just for that specific, for that specific reason, because it's always, inevitably, you're out in the middle of somewhere and you've got full bags. Even if you're not me, you're still going to get full bags at some point. And it's just like, oh God, it'd be so handy to have a vendor or a banker or something like that. So I make sure I always try and get all of them in MMOs as well. Now, if our wonderful viewers are interested in purchasing this, would you mind letting us know how much it actually costs from the shop?
Yeah, it was $10.
Oh, that's all right. I thought you were going to say 20. $10. That's reasonable.
No, $10.
Yep, that's good.
$10. You get a mount, you get a tabard that you'll probably never wear.
Yep.
And you get a personal banker.
That's all right. And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's going to be on all of your characters, both retrospectively and any that you create in the future, presumably.
That is correct.
There we go. Alright, so what are we doing now? Call upon the... Oh, what is that? Why is that sparkling? Call upon the Vigil at the Blessed Cenotaph and collect the Stormbreaker Shard. Oh, that would be that. Here we go. Very cool, and I know we mentioned this last time, but very cool architecture around here. Just something different yet again. Gosh, each zone really stands out. I mean, you can tell. I reckon if someone showed me a picture of a building in Rift, I'd be able to tell you what zone it's from. You know, out of the zones we've actually been to anyway.
Yeah, I mean, everything's really quite distinctive with the way that it looks. There's a few things that always look the same, like if you have a look over here, this is like the graveyard. It always looks the same. So these things over here, they'll have a spirit healer inside them when you're dead.
Right.
But they always look the same, but otherwise everything else really does have its own look and feel, which really adds, I think, to the game.
Yeah, because it means when you enter a new zone like we are now, everything's fresh and exciting, and it's not same old, same old. I mean, look, this is one of those endless debates I think that people can have about MMOs, whereas at the core, every MMO is effectively the same. And you know, I'm sure Tallahassee will be the same, first to admit it. That's fine. What else is it going to be? Of course, you're going to be leveling a character, you're going to be doing quests optionally, you're going to be doing PvP optionally. It's an RPG, you know, that's pretty much what it's about. But the thing is, the difference between a good MMO and a not so great MMO, generally speaking, is whether or not it can hold your interest. Now, we all get sick of MMOs if we overplay them and get burnt out. And I'm sorry, but I honestly don't think it matters what you're playing. If you play it obsessively day in, day out, God, you're gonna get bored of it. I mean, would you agree, mate?
Yeah, you do. And the thing is, you don't even need to play it obsessively day in, day out, like all the time. It could just be that there's nothing left to do.
Yeah, it could be indeed.
Or that you can't find anyone to group with to do things, etc, etc.
Yeah, which can be really painful barriers. Now, we'll pause this conversation because, oh my lord, what is going on here? There's rocks in the air. What is this?
This is an air rift.
It's an air rift?
Yep.
Okay, folks, that's a first for me, and I presume you as well. And oh my god, they're those mobs that we saw last time. Oh, are we using the item on them, are we?
Yep.
Oh, that's how come. Okay,
and that kills them pretty good.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, if we were to actually try and attack these guys, it wouldn't go so well, I'd imagine.
No, that would schwack us pretty hard.
Yeah. Alright, so what do we got? 5 out of 6. This is cool. So, is this the first zone with air rifts in it?
The first one that you really get to do anything with.
Right.
If you can start to take them all down, that way we can get to the centipede.
Oh. Sure thing.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, and we've sealed the rift. It's gone. Look at that.
So you just had to click on the Reliquary and it was going to close.
Wow. I still love the concept of rifts, by the way. And that reminds me. I was going to say, people, if you're not playing Rift, you won't know about. You know, a lot of people who don't play Rift don't understand that the namesake of the game is kind of one of the core themes of the gameplay mechanics in the game. Rifts being the things what pop up and that you have to go and close. Very cool mechanic and keeps things fresh. Like Tallahassee was saying before, that's one of the little things about Trion that actually allows you to keep your interest up, because they're kind of different every time, if you ask me. But anyway, speaking of Rift and speaking of people who don't own it, aside from the free trial, which we urge you to try, of course, that's always linked in our description box below this video. Tallahassee, you messaged me the other day. I think you said that currently Rift is $4.99 or something, I think, on the official site.
Yeah, $4.99 US.
Now that's a bargain. That is a bargain right there. I don't know about
Although
you.
I think that offer may have ended.
Oh, okay. Mind you, having said that, I've actually seen that offer come up quite a few times. I imagine that it's not the last time we're going to see it either. And didn't they have the collector's edition for like $10 or something?
Yeah, they did.
Now, of course, that makes us both cry. Tell me how much you paid for your collector's edition.
I think mine was $49.95.
Oh, hang on, that's right. We got them off Steam, didn't we? At the end of the day.
Yep.
I remember seeing them in our local retailers, our brick and mortar retailers. Collector's editions were about $129. Is it any wonder that Steam's so popular? Seriously, that's ridiculous price, ludicrous price.
Yeah, that's some daylight robbery going on right there.
Yeah, it's good old. Well, actually, I won't mention the chain, but anyway. Right, where are we now? We need to choose ourselves a nice reward. Good stuff. All right, so we've got intelligence, wisdom, and endurance, or intelligence, wisdom, and spell power. I know which one I'm going for, but it's still not as good as the one we've got because, of course, we've picked up ours from a couple of runs that we've been through semi-recently. So I'm just going to go straight to the vendor and get rid of that in case I accidentally equip it, which is something that I've been known to do.
Is always welcome.
There we go, we'll get rid of that.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, it shouldn't surprise you at all. Can we rune break that? No, we can't. Alright, we're just going to sell it. Crafting ingredient, we'll have that. We'll get rid of that axe.
Until next time.
Bit of inventory Tetris. At least I've still got inventory space. Minor miracles happen. Alright, so picking up another quest.
Wisdom and life.
And who do we have to speak with now? Oh, so I'm looking on the map, mate, and it looks like we're going to get sent down further into the zone here. Oh, yep, you've made a waypoint down there as well. Right, ready to rock if you are.
Yep, alright, follow me.
Follow me, follow me. Oh, we got knocked off.
Don't worry, I'll kill the mob. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll just stand here and watch. Oh,
Yep, thanks.
you done yet? Oh, good.
Thanks.
Good. Yep, no worries.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
Buddy.
Anytime. Oh, all right.
Oh,
I like the look of these trees. These are pretty gnarly, cool-looking trees, and by gnarly I don't mean gnarly as in Bill and Ted. I mean gnarly as in literally gnarled wood. Oh, and we got new mobs. Grove. Oh, and nice blue flowers. Okay, yep, this zone is definitely changing up already, isn't it? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and it'll change again. Like, we'll have probably about 10 quests here, I think.
Ah, okay.
And then we'll be going over to another section, and that'll change again.
Alright, hang on, I've got friends yet again. This time in
Alright, just bring them over.
form of a... Yeah, well, unfortunately, Slim kind of doesn't like... Come on, Slim. Come on, come. Oh, bugger him.
God, he's all the way over there.
Oh, I know. Thank you.
You're just lucky I have some range talent.
I am very lucky. I think most of our viewers would agree that I'm probably pretty lucky that we have you here at all, to be honest. But anyway, can I skin these things?
I know. I could be doing my own thing right now.
Yep, we know that, and we appreciate it. Alright, now is there
Not
a
being
healer?
killed by Sam.
Yeah, they're getting killed by Sambo. Come on, you love it. I need a healer. Do you know I've been running that whole time with 90% soul? Whoops. There we go.
But yeah, it really doesn't matter until you get down to like 10%.
Oh, okay, alright. So just a flesh wound?
Hello.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Oh! Look out! Look out! What's going on? We've got ourselves a nuclear explosion. Congratulations to Seraphis as she turns to level 33. Wow, I bet we never thought we'd make it this
Congrats.
far. Now, while you're here, while we have your ear, Tallahassee, it's time for you... Oh! Hang on, before we do that, I know what you're looking at. You're looking at that amazing vista, aren't you? Wow!
Yes, I am.
Yep. Wow, so there you go, folks. The vista is enough to turn Tallahassee into a tourist. You know it's got to be good. That is awesome. Look at those trees. Now, hang on. This, get out of the way, you stupid vendor. There we go. This area here with the tree stumps, for want of a better term, why does that remind me of something? Is that from a movie? Is that from Lord of the Rings or something? Or, well, why is that so familiar looking? Or am I dreaming?
I don't know.
Doesn't remind you of anything?
I was going to say, it is from the making of Lord of the Rings, where they only made, you know, the bottom 20 odd feet of the trees.
Maybe that is what it is. Oh, hang on, I know what it is. The rest is supposed to be blue screened in. So this is George Lucas zone. That's what this is. Anyway, what we really want to do.
No, do not take this zone with George Lucas.
Uh-oh, look out! We're going to make him turn green. Yikes! What I want to do
You won't
is
like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, exactly. Good old George. What is it? No, Banner. What's his first name? Banner. Eric.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. There we go. Where did I get Eric from? Anyway, folks, let's take a look now at my soul
Has
tree.
he played the Hulk?
Yeah. Shut up. I've got 2 points. Now, Tallahassee, you might remember last time we spoke to Dub, he was saying that he wanted me to put them all into accelerated growth, which is right down the bottom of my Chloromancer soul tree. And this is the one that increases the damage of my life-based spells by 1% per point. And I think the reason he wanted to do that was because of the procking of the Lifebound Veil and stuff. Would that be right?
That's right. Do it.
All right, doing it. Here we go. 1, 2. We're now 3 of 5 for accelerated growth. So currently I've got the damage increased by my life-based spells by, you guessed it, 3%. And no new skills there. All right, so we're rapidly running out of time for this episode. Probably just enough time to pick up some of these quests here and maybe have a quick read of them. This one, he wants us to speak to Shorty at the Skaar Hide picket. Let's have a look on the map and find out. Okay, there it is. Skaar Hide picket's further to the west, really getting into the zone there. Let's zoom in here, have a look. All right, I see.
We can do examining the monument though. That's not too far.
Oh, monument. Hang on, let me just pick up these other quests as well quickly.
Are you here to help?
All right, examine the monument. Right, okay. Gee, these trees look awesome. It really, yeah, they just nail the feel of zones totally well, don't they? Like, really does feel like a woodland. What's this dead fall here?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to collect them. Right, okay, that makes sense. Whoa. Okay, so the monument is strapped around a tree? Oh no, getting closer there.
No, it's in the front.
Very
it's
cool.
just here.
Yep. Alright, let's activate this monument. Monument to Carwin Mathos. The Vigil will always stand with you, but it is your hand that must reveal the light. And in memory of Lord Carwin Mathos for his efforts in protecting the people of Mathosia from Adraxis and his sacrifices for the betterment of all the goodly people of Talara. Pay your respects. Absolutely, we'll pay our respects. There we go. It's a very cool looking shrine. I like it.
And you get a little buff out of it as well.
Yeah, I saw that there. Alright, so what's in
Slim's
here?
picked up
Oh, we've got to gather the dead wood from here, haven't we?
friend. Yes, we do.
Oh, I see. Sorry, yes, Slim has picked up a couple of friends there. That's okay. We'll clean them up and then we'll wrap up our episode. There we go. So probably near this monument. Look at that vista there as Tallahassee and I stand in this very romantic spot amongst the blue flowers. Look, he's run away.
Yeah, I'm not
standing near that, he says. This is a very... Okay, I can tell already I'm actually really going to like this zone. I don't know. I think after snow, woodland is possibly my second most favourite sort of temperate area, I think. I don't know why. It's just pleasant. Very nice. Anyhow, folks, there you go. That's it from us. Gosh, we're making progress into this zone already. You can see as I zoom out here, slowly starting to make our way in, and we're going to get even further in to the west over there in the next episode, I'd imagine. So that's it. Tallahassee, what are your plans for Rift until we meet up again? You got any more raids scheduled for the weekend or anything?
I do, but I think by the sounds of it, I've been asked to go ahead and tank an instance.
Oh.
That can go badly.
I can safely say, folks, that I've been on the receiving end of Tallahassee's tanking in other games, and you're a mighty fine tank, so I'm sure that will go fine. But in terms of instance, is that this is on your level 50, I presume you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a T1, so I have the gear for that.
Right. And of course, will you get what gear, just before we sign off too, what gear do you actually get out of a tier 1 instance? Like, is it something that leads you on to the raids? Is it better than the raids? I mean, I presume it wouldn't be better than the raids.
No, it's not better than raids. It's really gear that's going to help you get gear for the raids, or geared up for the raids.
Oh, okay,
so it gives you plaques.
That interim.
And really, the plaques are what you want. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that makes sense. And are the instances at the higher levels, do they have some complex mechanics in them as well, or are they still just relatively simple compared to the raids?
They're actually really quite difficult.
Oh, well, that's good. Still a challenge.
Yeah. So it's a challenge.
Okay. I think we've talked about it a number of times before, the difference between frustrating good versus challenging, or rather frustrating hard versus challenging hard. And of course that sort of stemmed from our experiences together in DCUO, I think, is where we sort of discovered that pain, unfortunately. Anyway, let's hand in these quests as we make it back to base, and then we must away. We're over time. Sorry about that, folks. If you're watching in your lunch hour at work, tell your boss it's all Tallahassee's fault. Tell them that he won't shut the heck up, and he won't stop gawking at scenery, and of course even your boss will go, I don't believe you. Here we go. What do we got here? A granite weave robe. Let's have a look at that. Alright, it's the same as the robe we already have, but that's okay. Is it better stats? It is! Much better stats, but we can't get that yet. That's a quest that we're accepting. So, oh, and another quest.
Here to help?
Good lord. Alright, so if we look on our map, all in the same place. Looks like we've got to repair the protective shrines and collect mature venom sacks. Sounds like something that we could do on a weekend, mate. Or one of our normal weekends, collecting mature venom sacks. Or am I giving away our secrets? I think we'll leave it.
Folks, I honestly don't know what the hell he's going on about.
Poor old Tallahassee gets embarrassed so easily. Now, will you
the shit that I have to put up with.
Will you please mount up so that we can sign off this episode and give people one more look at... Oh, God, look! There we go again! An NPC in my horse's ass. What is with them? Let's have a look at your spider mount one more time so we can get out of here all creepified. There, in fact, hang on, stay there. I'm going to get off because mine just gets in the way, and I'm going to dismiss. See you, Slim.
It looks like it's eating Slim.
Yeah, oh, bugger. It did too. Hang on, we'll change that to me. There we go. He's having a good chomp on me there.
Yeah, because that's really the best way to have it.
Oh, hang on. Whoops, hang on. Maybe that way. There we go. That's better.
That's even worse.
Oh, okay. I'll just skip that one, and we'll sign off from here, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed our shenanigans in this episode, and like I said, into a new zone. Always lots of fun, and there's lots of it more to come as well. And hope you enjoyed having a good look at the spider there. Go out and buy one if you want to support the MMO. Of course, $10 goes directly to Trion, and you get yourself that personal banker and that mount and the tabard, as Tallahassee was explaining earlier. So good luck in your raids or instances this weekend, my friend, and I hopefully will see you at brunch if there's a crappy StarCraft game on at the panels on the at the time that we normally lunch on BlizzCon. But if you guys at home are watching BlizzCon, I certainly hope you enjoyed. If you're attending BlizzCon, then I hate you and I'm very jealous of you. Anyhow, on behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, and of course the wonderful Tallahassee, it's us saying take care. I hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. I look forward to seeing you next time. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.